the format of tonight's show is that there's two teams competing to win the most points. Usually in the original, it's two universities, but we thought about like more relevant or more interesting grouping. Writers, artists, philosophers, basically sharks and vampires, also male and females. There's Vampirinnen in German, there's no Haifischinnen, I just realized. Welcome to round 1 of Sharks versus Vampires, doubles that bite. Our two teams are going to start by considering the idea of the doppelganger, tulpa, matching pair, counterpart, the double. Our first question is a picture round. So, starter questions, finger on the buzzer, everyone. Here are two detectives. Can you give their names in other or any other languages?
Yes, Dupont et Dupont in French, Schulz and Schulz in German, Janssen and Janssen.
How do you spell it exactly?
Dupont T and Dupont D.
Yeah,
and
the German one.
Schulz and Schulz.
Jesus, you really know your shit, yeah? Okay.
And Thomson and Thompson with a P as in psychology.
Okay. I do not want to, but I have to give you 15 points. Yeah. No, you're going to. You went to 15 from -5. He tried to cheat, another 5 off. I knew I get him. There's a bonus point question. Which one is which in this picture? Come on. I have to hurry you.
I'll guess. The one on the left is Thompson.
The one on the left is Thompson. Thompson has a curving moustache, is the answer.
Yeah.
Yes, another 5 points. This is really exciting. 5 points each. Amazing. What work from a third writer, born in the middle of the 19th century, also involves doubles and pairing, including strange telepathic communication between Minor and the Count?
Stoker. Bram.
Yes. And
Dracula.
what work? Yeah, Dracula.
Dracula.
Exactly. Another 5 points. Doubles, general question number 5. Finger on the buzzer. What's wrong with this picture? Sharks. McCarthy.
Thank you.
This is so difficult.
Okay. Well, I think the problem is it is showing a mother shark and a newborn shark. And while it's true that some sharks are umbilically attached to their mothers, they don't stay attached after they come out. So the problem is that the lines of communication are still open between them, and they shouldn't be.
Amazing. You should write a book on sharks. This is 10 points. I think this was so good. This was 10 points. If you know where this image is taken from, I mean, you get another 10.
It's from
It's middle of 16th century, if that helps.
book number 13.
Sorry?
It's from book number 13.
Yes. Amazing.
Thank you.
If we could,
Guillaume Rondelet, follow-up question. I'll concentrate more now. What material does a screamshander carve on? Bone?
sorry.
Fine. Sharks? Katchadourian?
Bone. Whalebone.
Yes, that's one of the correct answers.
Walrus tooth tusks. Walrus tusks.
What?
Scrimshaw.
My English is beyond my English.
Scrimshaw is often carved on whalebone or walrus tusks.
So the correct answer is bone, ivory, cartilage. So I guess you get 5 points, right? Do we? Yes, bravo. Which machine is the odd one out and why? Yes. Sharks, McCarthy.
Well, I don't know, but this one looks exactly like
This one is which one?
the top right machine.
Yeah.
Looks a lot like baleen, which is a substance that sharks have in their mouths to filter out the plankton. And the others don't look like they're made of baleen.
Wrong answer.
Remember, the double is not just about resemblance, it's about what is unacknowledged in one. That's the rub of the encounter with the double.
Media channel question number 3. Fingers on the buzzer. Every mistake now can be decisive, yeah, so no pressure. Charles Barbier invented the system of écriture nocturne in response to Napoleon's demand for a code that could be used silently and in the dark. Wow.
I feel I might be going the wrong way here. Morse code.
Wrong. 5 points off. So, Napoleon's demand for code that could be used silent in the dark. This system used grids of up to 12 dots to represent each sound or letter. What is the better known writing system inspired by Barbier that also uses raised dots on paper?
Braille.
Sharks, Katchadourian?
Braille?
Braille, exactly, yes. 5 points. Now really fingers on the buzzer. It's quite an easy one, so this is about reaction time. You hear the silence, the excitement. What ship makes land on the 7th August with a dead...
The Demeter.
Yes! I also, you spoke about the aristocratic thing now, no? I mean, thinking about today, like what's the most relevant today, the sharks or the sharks or the vampires? Both have a certain, the metaphor has a history in like economic theory or in cultural theory about economics. I mean, the vampire is already in Marx, no, the capitalist, and this aristocratic figure is of the shark.
It's in Brecht, you know, Mackie Messer is
Yeah,
shark, right?
Yeah,
It's
but
got teeth.
Exactly, but in the age of like derivatives and high frequency trading, I mean, is this still the age of sharks and vampires, or do we need totally different entities? Are they still of our time? Are they 18, 19, 20th century metaphors? Yes, but 21st century? Which one is more? Sorry?
Sharks and vampires.
We might need to look smaller for less imposing creatures and metaphors. When you first raised this idea of a game show, I was thinking maybe it could be something huge and threatening versus parasites or tiny infectious creatures rather than something of the same size as us. That might be another more applicable.
But that's like
metaphor.
Michel Serre and
Parasites.
Yeah, the parasites and virology and like the imagination of William Burroughs and I mean viral. It had its moment too. I mean, it seems like we're always looking for our metaphor, our monster. You know, I mean, Deleuze looking at wolves and rats, and we always want the right animal. I mean, maybe the shark is. Maybe they're all the same. Maybe the vampire and the mummy and the zombie and they're all the shark, and the virus and the parasites.
We're getting too profound here. We need a decisive question now. You have a decisive question, so we need to build up the. Absolutely last question. No, not yet. I mean, fingers on the buzzer. Fingers on the buzzer.
Very simple.
This is like we are 1 hour, 20 minutes. So this is the last.
Plus or minus 5. How many bones does a shark have?
Oh, I know.
This was nearly the same time. Okay.
You guys witnessed this.
No, the light says you.
Yeah? Okay.
So,
How many bones does
how many bones does a shark have?
You didn't
Plus or
understand the
minus 5.
question. You were just.
How
You're
many,
good in.
How many bones does a shark have?
That was the question.
0. Sharks are cartilaginous fishes.
Yeah. I mean,
That's the right answer.
isn't this interesting? In the end, like they knew the answer as well. It was just about reaction time. So we realized sharks are quicker than vampires. This must be admitted. Melissa will sign the book. So hurry up. She will only sign the first 50 books.